Hive Mind Network Online. Channel 0093. Secure uplink initiated.
Hackers break into financial institutions, cell phone networks, and personal email accounts.
In support of our military and our government.
So we need successful strategy.
We collectively have a long way to go. Build the intelligence capability this country needs for the decade out ahead.
So we need an FTC to follow its statutory authority to protect consumers both online and off.
The program uses facial recognition to constantly monitor citizens.
The United States is aggressively tracking and deterring criminals and terrorists online.
So, welcome to Night Team 4. Right, so today we're doing the open world March 2019. Straw Sandal. So it has a couple of briefing documents which you'll see in the description. So, the National Intelligence Service, NIS, has requested our aid in tracking a major methamphetamine shipment set to arrive in South Korea in the coming days. The NIS intercepted communication between Zanru, a Straw Sandal liaison officer, and key members of the Northern Chinese chapter of Sunyi on Triad regarding the delivery of 100 kilograms of North Korean methamphetamine to Seoul on April the 1st. South Korean authorities believe the group will attempt to smuggle the drugs into the country by sea, use the information the NIS have en route to gain access to its communication network, and determine how the Sunyi on plan to bring the drugs into South Korea. Phase 1, Liaison Officer. Use contents of the NIS reports on RU, Archive F1S23D, to infiltrate his communications networks and search for references to methamphetamine. RU may use services of legitimate companies to move the contraband without their knowledge. You have the authority to access the networks of any of those companies, but all intrusion operations must be conducted exclusively on the Stinger OS. Phase 2. Narcotics are only one of the main contraband items that Sun Yi-un smuggles in and out of North Korea. Research OS data to determine the street name of North Korea for methamphetamine. And Phase 3, Port of Departure. Track the movement of North Korean methamphetamines using ruse communications and determine the last port city the shipment will pass through entering South Korea. And then it has some intel underneath as well. Right, so we've got the archive file, which is that. I don't know if you can see that. Probably not, because we're using the game. Right, so the file opens up into a communication intercept. The following communication between sender Zanru and yet unidentified members of Sun Yi on criminal syndicate. And what it gives is in there is a MAC address for a phone and a vendor of that phone for Apple. So what we're going to do is we're going to access that MAC address.
Network intrusion module initiated.
So we got some notes, some drop-offs, and then we've got some emails. So we have yalutours.com. It's a boat. We have allchinaLogistics.cn, which is for a cargo van. Right, so this is the only one that's confirmed, I think. I look forward to meeting you March 27th. Here we can expect the van to go over the final rental agreement. And that's from northstarauto.cn. I think that's the... Although this one's been booked as well. But it's only a river cruise. And then we've got this one. Confirmation of a rental of a white truck. And that's Red Star Rental. We're going to go with northstarauto.cn.
Information gathering module initiated.
Does that change? Yeah.
Information gathering module initiated. Information gathering module initiated. Fox Acid server connection initiated. Information gathering module initiated.
SST site request.
Fox Acid server connection initiated. Fox Acid attack launched. Fox Acid attack connection completed. Information gathering module initiated.
Now, in the briefing document, it does tell you to use a certain different route with the Fox Acid.
Information gathering module initiated. Fox Acid server connection initiated.
We're going to go with the Assassin's Route Kit.
Fox Acid attack launched. Fox Acid attack X key score forensics
X key
initiated.
Right, so the
Network intrusion module initiated.
So we're looking for Huang Yuan to Mr. Ru.
X key score forensics initiated.
And believe me, I spent hours on this. Right, so we've got a rental agreement for the van, and it's going to be return location at Dalian Harbour, or Dalian. Next, Since arriving in the Chinese port of Dalian, oh, by the way, the street name for methamphetamine is also known as Hiropan or Bengdu or Orum. That was a red herring. You didn't need to know that at all. Okay, so since arriving in the Chinese port of Dalian, Ru appears to have stopped using his cell phone as an additional security measure. CCTV footage from outside North Star Automotive China's Dalian branch shows Ru entering the nearby Dalian Harbour View Hotel with a series of large packages. Ru may use the hotel's resources to mask his communications. Access the network of the hotel and look for anything that connects Ru to ship headed for South Korea. Right, now I was on this for quite some time. So phase 1, Harbour View. Dalian Harbour View Hotel proprietary domain harbourview.hotel00.com appears secure. Recon their network both in the Stinger OS and online for other services they may use, for file management, online booking or other purposes. Note the other purposes. Gain access to one of these secondary networks. Research into hotel services may be done online, but all intrusion operations must be concluded. Yeah. Phase 2, beacon reference. Once inside one of the Dalian Harbour View Hotel's secondary networks, research details relating to Ru's activities. Focus on any travel reservations or bookings made under his name. Phase 3, vessel details. Use an online databases to research for details of the ship Ru is planning to use to smuggle the drugs into South Korea. Determine the name of the vessel. And then it has a marine traffic website attached to the report. Right, so we can close all that down. Now, the first thing you need to do...
Information gathering module initiated.
Which is totally... is obviously do the S-fuzzer thing, right? So it doesn't take the harbour view, but it takes the hotel.com, and it gives you Harbour View Hotel. Now you need to put that Harbour View Hotel into a browser. And the browser gives you a website, and it's got a brown background with gold headers, and then it's got home, hotel info, reservation, facilities, photos, news, reviews, attractions, and contact us. Now when you click into each one of those, there's actually no links that you can find a secondary source. I even tried the mobile version, but if you go to the right hand side of the screen, I should be able to show you if I can. If we can throw that onto that screen, display capture. There we go. Okay, so you've got display capture of what I'm looking at. So it's attractions, and if you scroll down on the attractions, view more attractions, it actually gives you a new site to look at. So ChinaHoliday.com. So that's your secondary way into the thing. So we're gonna put that back on. close that back off. And the one we're looking for is the one in, which is 1IP, I think. That one.
Information gathering module initiated. Information gathering module initiated. Fox Acid server connection initiated. Fox Acid attack launched. Fox Acid attack connection completed. Information gathering module initiated.
Do a net scan of that. And then we've got another employee database. And what we're going to do, we're going to dig that. And it gives us another active directory. So we're going to search, exploit that one.
Information gathering module
Method
initiated.
SPX SMP packet.
Fox Acid server connection initiated.
With the Assassin's rootkit.
Fox Acid attack failed. Fox
On
Acid
the data
attack
customers
launched.
relations. Now it adds
Fox Acid X key score forensics initiated.
these two. So on X key score, we'll lose the rental agreement and Hong Kong. And then we're going to add this one here. It gives us a room receipt, and on the room receipt we have a ferry ticket from DAL to INC. So using the you need to use the company website that they provide. Turn you off. Put you on. Okay, so we have this website here, which is attached to the briefing document. Now, it doesn't really help you, this, actually. So what I did, it really doesn't help you at all. But if you go to Google, anyway, the ferries you want to look at are, I don't know where I found it. But it's daneferry.co.kr. Now it's all in Chinese, but if you then go to or Korean, if you go to China, then Google should automatically ask you if you want to translate it into English. And then at the bottom here, somewhere is the ship name. It's the only ship that leaves that port, and it's BIR Young. And then there's another briefing document. And it says the NIS intercepted Rue's van as he drove off the ferry in Incheon, and he was taken into custody. A thorough search of the vehicle revealed only trace amounts of methamphetamine. However, a notebook was found with mention of a meeting at 2 p.m. on Saturday. RU likely transferred the narcotic shipment to an accomplice vehicle on the ferry before the ship reached port. Then planned to reunite with the driver of the second vehicle, gain access to the ferry operator's network and search their security systems for details regarding the second vehicle. Track the movements of Rue's accomplices to determine the location of the meeting point. So, fellow traveller, infiltrate the Dane Ferry network, in which case they're using daneferry.kr, not .co.kr, and investigate their security records for anything that could identify the secondary vehicle, such as security logs or CCTV footage of the ferry's car deck. Obtain all possible information about Rue's accomplice and their vehicle. Research into the vehicle may be done online. And a final destination, investigate communications between Rue and the driver of the secondary vehicle. Use their correspondence to pinpoint the location of the planned meeting so South Korean authorities can seize the drugs and arrest the other smugglers. And we can close all that down. So they've already given us the
information gathering module
fuzzer.
Initiated.
So it's daneferry.kr.
Information gathering module initiated.
Should give us a remote desktop.
Information gathering module initiated.
SST segmentation fault.
Fox acid server connection initiated. Fox acid attack launched. Fox acid attack successful. Connection completed. Information gathering module initiated.
Alright, so you got two files. One's a security file and the other one's the employee file. So we're gonna fingerprint that one. Oh no, we're gonna Active Directory that one.
Information gathering module initiated.
Right, so we got the policies of the passwords. We've got the list of technicians. And then we have the security users. So we have a CCTV operator, and then we have the security officer. Now, keep an eye on the security officer, the Kei Shin Il. So we're going to throw that down at the bottom now, and then we're going to go to the security files, and we need to go to the file browser. So you can see we can get access to that, but we need to do a password crack first.
Password attack and intrusion module initiated.
Right, the only way I managed to find it was King Shin Il is you go to man in the middle. When you're looking for a
Network
packet
intrusion
sniffer,
module initiated.
and it throws up a hash that doesn't work. There, Kin Shil Il, Dame Ferry, and that hash doesn't actually work. So we go to password attack,
Password attack and intrusion module
and then we
initiated.
go Kin.Shin hyphen Il.
Target acquired. Attack launched.
So the policies don't actually mean anything.
Password successfully compromised.
And we're looking for obviously March security logs, and we've got a crossing report. Now it gives a major incident and minor incidents, and then underneath that, so we had a vehicle involved here, but underneath that is cargo scene moved between two vehicles from a white Nissan SUV to a Nerby large Simtrans transport truck with a red cap by 2 male passengers. So we need to keep an eye on that license plate, and then what we need to do then is go into man in the middle again. We're going to abort that connection, we're going to start listening again, and we're going to go to the camera feed. And then there we have it, a Sims Trans truck with a web address, simtrans.com. So we need to
Information
access
gathering module initiated.
simtrans.com. Found the dispatch.
Information gathering module initiated. Information gathering module initiated. Fox Acid server connection initiated. Fox Acid attack launched. Fox Acid attack connection completed. Information gathering module initiated. Information gathering module initiated. Information gathering module initiated.
So we want the truck's license number, which you find off the case file, and it's that one there. Wasn't it?
X key score forensics
Yes.
initiated.
It might not have brought the X key score up because I've already done it, but then there you go. You get the meeting places on the Saturday. Right, so it said, I'll meet you on the upper vehicle deck of the ferry. Stay in your cab until I arrive. Once the transfer is complete, drive off and go immediately to the village. Once you arrive, park in Noah's Ark. I'll meet you at 2 PM in the courtyard of the large cross and take the keys to the truck. Now this is quite cryptic, but when you do Google, one of the most famous villages in in Korea is the Incheon Songwol Dong village. Close that down. So we need to do street view. It's the Fairy Tale Village, it's called. Now, I was on this for quite some time. You're looking for a building with a large cross, okay? So if we go down this way, watch that blue square, that black square. It turns into where'd you go? Turns into a great big green cross. It's not down there. Then over here, next to Noah's Ark, you notice a Black Rabbit Cafe, and it's also got a cross on it, but it's not that one either. You need to keep heading up this road. And you got a church, and it's got a courtyard, and if you scroll in, it's called the Songwol Presbyterian Church. Done.